Was it good to get it done?
Yeah, good to get it done before the start of the season.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's always nice to go into the season now. With the pre-season that we've had, put that behind us and have something positive like this. Especially for myself and the family to know that we're stable at a great club for the next few years.
You have moved around between a few clubs.
Yeah, no, it is, mate. It's the first time I think that I've, throughout different reasons, get the opportunity here to stay and make a home here, and yeah, really happy about that. And as I said before, so is my family, and the club's made us feel welcome from day one, and they've lived up to everything they said they were going to do for not only myself in terms of football things, but certainly my family. And yeah, I certainly feel like there's an element there where I owe back to them for what they've done to us and the opportunities that they've provided for my family.
You mentioned family quite a lot there. Mick, is it different to other clubs, this family culture that we hear so much about?
Oh, definitely. Yeah, no, there's just the other clubs and that, try and involve families in that as well. I'm not saying that we're the only club that does that. I think it's just the way that Canterbury go about it and the actual, just how genuine the people are about wanting to help. It's not like they're actually doing it because they have to, or they feel like they want to do it for publicity. They do it because they genuinely care. I genuinely believe that Kev and Todd care about my family and my children and my wife, and that certainly makes me feel comfortable in amongst the club.
You'll only be 30 when this contract's done. You'd still like to be here for life, as far as the playing life goes?
Yeah, no, look, I really hope in at the end of 2014 that we can be standing here having the same conversation, because that's a long time ahead, and I'm just happy to certainly get the next 3 years secured.
Is there a similar feel building up to round one as there was in, say, 09 with all the new faces?
Yeah, definitely, and probably the length of pre-season that we've had, we clocked on the same day as we did in 09. We've worked really hard for a longer period of time, and obviously with a lot of new blokes, we've covered a lot of football stuff, and a few boys blew out the cobwebs against St George the other week, but then on Saturday night they were excellent. So hopefully that gives some confidence in amongst the group that the pre-season that we've had is going to lay a good platform, and it's important that we get our right preparation for Monday week and make sure that we get a good start to the season. Oh, definitely, yeah. I'd like to hope so. I'm only 26. I feel like probably that 2008 season in Brisbane, I really sort of started to work out what sort of player I was going to be in amongst this competition, and then being given the opportunity to come to Canterbury. I think the style of football that Canterbury have allowed me to play and how I fit into the team here at Canterbury certainly suits the way I like to play, and I certainly believe with the staff that we've got, and as I said before, where the administration's taken this club in terms of our playing roster and our facilities, that I can't see why I certainly would go backwards by any means.
What do you think would be a pass for the team this year with all the recruitment that's happened and the disappointment of last year? Have you guys, in your own mind, do you think what would be a fair result for you this year?
Yeah, I mean, everyone at this time of year is talking about how good a pre-season they've had, and people get probably a little bit carried away with trial form, but it's hard to put an expectation on it. As I said, we've got a lot of new guys to the squad, but one thing that is definite that we want to succeed. Where that takes us, I don't know. It's too early to say, but there's certainly a drive in amongst the boys that were here last year. A lot of disappointment that they've put behind them through a lot of hard hours in pre-season, and I feel real confidence from those guys that they're glad that that's behind us, and now the new season is here. And then from the new guys, they've brought a lot of the new guys that we brought to the club are young, so they're still full of a lot of enthusiasm. And then the likes of Eastwood and Pritchard and guys like that bring a lot of confidence in amongst the group with their abilities and their capabilities on the field. So yeah, we're certainly positive about the season ahead, but to put goals or any expectation on us, I think it's probably a little bit early for that.
Yeah. What about the combination with the new halfback? I mean, that's so crucial, the number 9 and the number 7, and you and Kamali had something going there for a long time. And how are you going formulating that with your new fella?
Yeah, no, going really good. He's a great kid, Trent. He's worked really hard over the pre-season, both on the field and in the gym, and his trial form's been great. And I see a lot of things that Noddy did in terms of his composure and kicking game that and the work that he's done with Trent over the summer, you can really see that starting to come out in Trent. But he brings that enthusiasm and that excitement to play some footy, and I think that'll really add to the team as well.
I suppose one of your personal goals as well would be to make that Blues jumper your own.
Yeah, definitely. But through that comes a good start to the season at Canterbury. And, I mean, that's a long way away. The first, Origin doesn't get picked till mid-season, and for me, it felt all right in 2009 playing Origin because we'd had such a good season at the Bulldogs, but it was sort of a bit of a weird feeling last year going into an Origin campaign, and the club wasn't doing so well, because that's where my heart sort of lies in amongst the club footy, and I want to ensure that I can play and contribute to the team as best as I can in those early parts of the season before I even worry about playing any sort of rep footy. But it is always enjoyable. It's certainly something that every player likes to do, and I've been grateful to be a part of it the last few years. But I'd really like to see Canterbury at the top of the ladder before I start worrying about being in a blue jersey or whatever else.